Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Friday's morning update. Let's see if everything's working fine. Stream quality looks very good on my side. Sound seems to be okay. Just please let me know in chat if you can hear me well. Let's see. Oh, a lot of people already tuning in. Good morning, everyone. You're up early or late, depending where you are. I think we got people from all over the world tuning in, which is always very nice. Yeah, hey guys, it's 1 a.m. here in Canada, says Philip. Off to bed after the update, but good morning to all of you. Good morning, good evening, good night. Sound is good? Okay, thank you very much. Then let's get going, guys. Let's get going. That's nice. So here we are, once again starting you can already see I have a lot of TA saved up, but just starting off with a clean chart as usual, just to remind ourselves of where we are. And of course, let's just draw the very obvious levels that we have in front of us. That is the only monthly level we have up here to work with. And so far this month, it has proven to be massive resistance. And that still stands until it is claimed, of course. It's as simple as that. If we go down to the weekly chart, we can already see that we have the old support here of this weekly level at 45K. That's nothing new. And we have a fresh one now, which is this one here at 49K. Yeah, this is a fresh level now that closed after last week ended or was confirmed as a level. So that's also a very interesting area of support. And as it remains, or as it's still here obvious, we are still making higher lows. Yeah. You could say we have rejected off of this massive resistance, which we have locally. But so far on the macro market structure, we're still making our higher lows and we've made higher highs. You can now argue, okay, is this a higher high? Obviously not, but is this gonna now make a new all-time high, confirming the market structure, or are we gonna look for lower? Yeah, that's exactly the thing that we can have a look at today. It's been a very ranging week, as you can see. Yeah, we're nearing basically the weekly open again. So where we started the week is where if it stays like this for the next couple of days or over the weekend, is where we're going to end it. So a very balanced week in that sense, that it has just been a very nice ranging week, which allows, of course, the altcoins to do what they have been doing. And yes, we're going to look at altcoins today a little bit because I want to say something about that too. And of course, many of them have been going crazy. So yeah, those are our levels. We know that we have our weekly support here around 49K and 45K. And more locally, I drew up some stuff. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you the big range first, which is this one. Let me see if it's been refreshed. Just to keep in mind before we go, I think it's important before you go into a local time frame, for your analysis, that you make sure that you are aware of where we are on a macro level. That's why I like to start it like this. And this is the daily chart now with that big fixed range that I keep pulling every week. And we're just smack in the middle of it right now at the point of control, basically. So on a macro scale, you could say or argue that this is not a good trade to enter, a good place to enter any type of swing trade, because we're smack in the middle. And you would rather look for the extremes, like value area high or value area low, if you regard all of this as a huge range, right? So that's the macro point of view, you could say. Very, very, very neutral. Yeah, kind of 50-50 land, you could call it. So that doesn't mean that there are no local trades to be had or daily trades, definitely. But just to keep that in mind. We also have fresh daily levels. And I think I got them saved up here. Exactly. This is a new, now untapped daily level so far at 53K. And the one at the top that we just made is 57,530. Yeah. So you can see that these daily levels have been working very well. That's also been shown in the other videos by Daniel and Mike, that these daily levels are really, really have been really, really good determining the range. And now we've just made 2 fresh ones. So those are definitely levels you should be aware of. Big point of control. And also 2 new fresh daily levels that might offer you still another or still more ranging possibilities. Yeah. So let's turn that off for a second. And of course, the monthly level is still up at 58K. It's just not being shown right now. And let's see locally what we have going on right now, which is I find quite interesting. Let's see. Let's just pull everything up. Oh, I think this is still the big one. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. There we go. Maybe in the 4 hour it's a bit cleaner to see. So from this bottom of the range to top of the range last impulse move, we have a CC. Let me just hide the little one. A CC lining up with the point of control of, let's move this to here. Basically, ever since we lost this daily area. There we go. So we have our point of control lining up with the CC quite nicely at 55K. Very, very, very juicy. High volume node. So always a place where we're looking for, for a price to revisit, definitely. And you can see that this new daily level is also now matching the value area low. So definitely marking this as the bottom of the range, your point of control. Here you have another high volume node at 56.9 or 57K. Which was the target yesterday for a nice little long scalp we had going there. Yeah, very nice. And sorry, side note there. And you see your value area high and this upper daily area. So basically, just with these, just with a few clicks, you can already determine what part of the range we find ourselves in. And then if you look at since the 18th of April, basically, for the past couple of weeks, you can see where the maximum amount of volume has been transacted. And as long as we are in the range, well, we continue to trade the range, right? That's what we've, especially now with the TPO series, what we're seeing is extremely important to be aware of. So the little one I had here, oh yeah, that was for the bounce yesterday. So I don't know if you can still see it if I go down to the 1 hour. Yeah. So this little range here from the drop to there, before we drop further, had a point of control there at 55K. And we bounced off of that point of control yesterday evening to the dollar pretty much, and almost did it again today. Yesterday was also the previous day value area high. So the, value area low from, let's see, yesterday was Thursday. So from Wednesday. So we had some nice confluence there, and it front ran the CC, right? This is a front run of the CC and the bigger point of control, but that's how powerful that, that area was yesterday. And that was here around this little bounce. And it was already, this is the other thing I wanted to show you, on bullish divergences. Yeah, we got this on the 1 hour now, and comparing the dip to 53K to the one that we had last night, 8 p.m. My time, you can already see that there's a bullish CVD divergence going on, more selling pressure here than here. Yeah, you can see it on the CVD line here. Volume is not super duper fantastic, but okay. Where are we here? You can see that's not amazing volume, but yeah, that's what happens in a range. It's not necessarily fireworks, but you see now on this second dip that did not take the lows. Yeah, it did not take the lows by an inch. We see even more bullish divergences building up. So on the one hand, locally, you can say bullish divergence, very nice for more upside, which is exactly what's happening now. And you can also see what resistance we're up against. We're at the VWAP area plus previous day value area low, and trying to gain acceptance back into it. Yeah, so it's a proper fight going on right now. And we also know, of course, that we have our bigger POC from the huge range that we pulled since the beginning of February, like this one. Let's just zoom out for a second. Where are you again? Here. Yeah. So that big POC is also around here. 56, 154. Ooh, right on it. Right smack on it. So yeah, if we manage to claim acceptance into yesterday's value area range, even though we don't have a CCV setup, we can still, especially based on these bullish divergences on this dip here, we could expect upside to maybe yesterday's previous day value area high. And we're already aware of what resistances we have otherwise. Let's just hide this for a second and zoom in again. Our dailies at our fresh daily is 57.5. And here we got previous day point of control of 57,000, 57,500 would take us. So the fresh daily would be around here. Previous day value area high. So we've got our targets cut out for us. Oh, by the way, ding ding ding, London open. Let's see what happens. That's the nice thing about this update. Let me just refresh the page because sometimes the VWAP bugs a little bit here on EXO. Okay, so we seem to be now trying to claim the VWAP and the previous day value area low, and we'll just have to see if today there's enough. Well, we don't need that much buying power because it's a bit quiet at the moment, but still, if we do build up on these bullish divergences, it would be nice because then we can just basically treat this as a nice range rotation for today and basically imitating yesterday's ranging action. So nothing super special. On a week on the bigger swing time frame, we're at this 50-50 area pretty much, but there's still intraday trades to be had. We either reject off of this area, cannot claim the VWAP, and look for more downside, which we already know would be the nice CC plus point of control of this lower area. That's also a very nice possibility for a trade. We also know where the range low is. And we have another mini range within the bigger range. So it's basically range. Those are the options you have on Bitcoin pretty much. And let's see if there's anything super exciting else going on. Oh yeah, there's a daily naked point of control of 57,000. So yeah, yet another reason for perhaps a little push up to tap that. Even though it doesn't have to necessarily happen now. So on this little rise up, we do have open interest going up a bit, some net longs, some people shorting as well, and we'll see. Our resistances are clear, but for if we get acceptance in here, then we can expect a rotation up. Why not? Why not? So let's look a little bit at the altcoins now, since we already cleared what Bitcoin can do. Ethereum going. Still has a lot of work to do, to reclaim its former glory. Still 156% away against Bitcoin. I know that the USD chart is, of course, Ethereum USD is an all-time highs and just going, and it seems like it doesn't want to stop. But we didn't get the backtest of this monthly level, and we definitely know that this is going to be another big resistance. Just looking at the monthly chart, let's see if there's anything monthly wise. There's nothing in here in the way. And this was basically maybe a level where we could have expected resistance here as well, and we've smashed through that as well. So basically this is going to be your next big resistance on Ethereum. If we reach this level, a very, very nice take profit area, definitely, if you haven't already done so. And this is a little bit of the theme for now. I'm going to jump to the other alts, which are already, we've been aware of what they've been doing lately. What was yesterday? The crazy EOS pump. Yeah, I missed that one, but I saw it. So, of course, on USD, it looks a lot more impressive. Let's look at the high time frame chart. So you see that was the last monthly level we had at 8.5, and we went all the way up to 13 for a fantastic, let's see, how much was it in one day? So we actually backtested that monthly level area, flipped this resistance into support, and went up for 50%. Yeah, just a little 50% gain. So on the USD charts, it looks amazing. On the Bitcoin chart, it's also, of course, a very nice push up. So even against Bitcoin, it has done well. And we can still be aware that it has, even though it looks so amazing, or it looked so amazing yesterday, we are still 1,000% down from the all-time highs against Bitcoin. So there's a lot of potential there if these coins are really to catch up with the big boss. There's a lot of potential, and even if you missed this move yesterday, you can see that there's plenty of upside. If this is for real, if these are actually going to start outperforming Bitcoin for the long run. I don't think you have to worry about missing a 50% move because you have from monthly to monthly another one. Yeah, just like that, playing it level by level. And then here to the next one, another 100%, and to the next monthly, another 300%, and all the way to the top, another 400%. So, you know, there's always another move ahead. Don't feel bad about missing something. And especially, that's the kind of the point of touching on the alts now. Don't get lost in the exuberance. I think that's a good word to describe what's going on right now. I mean, this has been a very powerful move up, 1, 2, 3 days in a row. There is no way that I'm going to long anything after such a move up like this. I'm going to wait for a retracement. I want to find some sort of confluence or some sort of possibility to get into this trade at a discount, basically. I want to buy cheap and I want to sell when it's up. So these crazy moves, if you have for some reason been if you've been long from an earlier retrace, maybe let's see, just maybe here, let's say you got in there, you know, perfect CC 786, fantastic, so you're long from there and it has such an amazing move. Remember to take profits. Don't be greedy. That's the point. Yeah, you should be fearful when others are greedy. So if you see these exuberant, these crazy pumps, and you think, oh, 50%, okay, let's go for 100%, come on, let's keep going. Think about the fact that this is already an insane move, and you definitely have to pay yourself. Yeah, you definitely have to pay yourself. All of these coins look a bad. I mean, I haven't traded these in so long. But look at what they've been doing for months now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row green. But we are reaching resistance areas, you know? There will be retracements. It's always the same. There's always a retracement, yeah? And all of these have plenty of upside, except maybe for this one, which has already... this one just went ahead and did it on its own. Didn't wait for anyone. But yeah, you can see that even though these moves feel so massive, we're still very far away from former glory. So pay yourself. Just keep paying yourself. Yeah, keep growing your accounts. Link now rejecting of the 618. Oh, that's kind of nice, but still this week less resistance. So you can see that these coins are technical, yeah, and they always have their retraces. Yeah, there was no need to buy Link here at the absolute crazy all-time high. You could have waited for all of this. Yeah, it took 1, 2, 3, 4 months, 4 months of downside to actually reach the ultimate resistance support flip. Yeah, but if you're patient enough to wait for this, and you know, people here super bearish after 4 months of downside, right? That's when you can go fishing for stuff like that, not after insane moves up. So that's all I wanted to say. If you have managed to make great profits from these altcoin moves, then congratulations, and make sure you pay yourself. Yeah, make sure you don't give back that money to the market, because all that this is about is not just to make money when things are going up, but also when they're going down. So you secure profits anytime you have something juicy, especially when you have juicy moves. Make sure you secure profits, and you can also, you know, if you've I don't know, doubled or tripled your accounts, you can also take a break, because there's the danger of becoming complacent, of saying, I'm the absolute king. If I can triple my account, well, I can 5x it, 10x it. I mean, nothing can stop me now. So you start taking more risk because you feel like there's nothing that can stop you, and your risk management goes out the window. So losing streaks are nice moments to take breaks from the charts, but also winning streaks at some point. Yeah. So be aware of your emotions. That was kind of the point of that. That's what I wanted to say. Stocks also had a nice retracement this week, huh? We have no weekly levels since down here. Oh, yeah, we do. We just made that one. Oh, look at that. So we have a fresh weekly level right there. Well, fresh. It already was traded through. So, yeah. But that was the previous one. This one's a bit higher. Okay. But anyway, we had a nice retracement to that daily down here. And it already bounced back up and seems to want to go for all-time highs again. So these retracements are always nice to see if we can fish for discounts on anything. Let's have a high time frame look at all these, or a few of these at least. So this is still, Apple still holding the 382 after that bounce on CCN weekly here. You could also argue, you know, we're just ranging between these two monthlies, of course. What a surprise, ranging. Amazon still the same, haven't really changed anything on this from this push to the upper part of the range. We now seem to be rotating back down to the low of the range. Tesla retraced all the way back to the 618 speed fan. This speed fan has been absolutely insane. Look at how that's holding up. Wow. But still no discount at 500. No discount. Netflix still at the bottom of the range, kind of stuck between two CCs. So very, very rangy. Ooh, Nvidia. Yeah, went for all-time highs. And now, wouldn't it be nice if we had that nice discount? Look at that. Monthly level lining up with a 618. That kind of just screams buy me, right? Ooh. If we had that in summer, that would be fantastic. Look at that. But we already bounced off the 618, huh? Now the 382 is holding on the speed fan. So for very impulsive moves, the 382 can already be the maximum retracement you're gonna get. Very, very nice, very nice. Anything else? Oh yeah, Airbnb. So this chart doesn't have that much price history compared to the other stocks, of course. But if you pull basically a fib from the all-time low to the all-time high, we are now at that big CC area. Well, let me just check, make sure we don't have any. No, we have this monthly level up here, but down here there's nothing. Weekly, maybe this one or that one. So we have a weekly here. Yeah, so we have CC, weekly, 786 area. Very interesting area of support now. Did we touch 150? Oh yeah, we did. Nice, nice. So these are the moments, yeah, where you can, if you have some technicals that can help you determine, you know, very interesting points of support or possible areas of support after a 31% discount. This is where I personally am more inclined to look for entries instead of, you know, at the top of the crazy move. Yeah, just wait for the retracements. They come over and over and over. It's always the same. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Value area low. Exactly at 150. Pretty much 150, 151. So on top of that, we've reached the value area low of the entire chart. Point of control is here. And that's just the value area high. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to wait a few hours for New York to open. Let's have a look at Coinbase just for fun. Oh, that's interesting. So Coinbase looks like crap, right? I mean, wow, just red. What an opener. I think 250 might have been the original price that they wanted to start at. And how funny is it that we retraced all the way back to that? This daily level has proven to be nice resistance so far. So yeah, going for all-time lows as it stands. But very interesting that most of the volume or the POC for the entire chart is at 333. And we're way beyond value area interest. Interesting. Well, I'm looking forward to New York Open, I'll tell you that much. I mean, I love bargain shopping. I'm not saying this is a good buy. This is all-time lows. Be careful. Wait for market structure to change and to claim resistance as support. That's the best thing you can do, in my opinion. No financial advice, of course. Yes, gold. Wow. One of the biggest markets in the world, huh? 7 trillion? And respecting Fibonacci like crazy. Look at that. You had 2 chances to get fantastic entries at this retracement. And ever since, we've made an 8% up move. This 0.5 fib speed fan was holding up as resistance, but now it just continues to go and go. Fantastic. Super technical. Very nice. So for this one, you know, you need even more patience, yeah? Made the all-time high on the 3rd of August last year, and you had to wait all the way until March this year to get your sweet entry. But hey, I mean, of course you could have traded moves like this. There's lots of moves in between. but I'm saying on a macro perspective, if you're patient enough, you can get fantastic trades. So no need to long the top. Wait for tasty retracements. And if you've missed a move on a certain asset, well, then just look at other assets where there might be an interesting move to catch. Yeah, there's always something going on. So let's see if we can spend enough time here to get a nice price opportunity. Yeah, so we want to see basically volume accompanying us here, and we want to see, these are 30-minute candles now. We want to see one candle closing, a second candle closing, a third candle closing. The longer you spend in here, the more you're saying, okay, this auction price is fair, and there's interest here, and there's no interest down here, which fits our theory of the bullish divergences here, yeah? When we dip down for a second go at that little old point of control and previous or value area low from Wednesday, there was bullish divergence, there was aggressive selling, but a lot of absorption as well from the limit buy side. So there we go. Those are, I think that's all I wanted to cover today. Let me just check again. Looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum going crazy, the alts going crazy, Litecoin. Oh, man, haven't seen Litecoin up here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months of green. Are you kidding me? How many were there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So beating records, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of reminds me of 2017. Yeah. First, Bitcoin went nuts. Then it started retracing heavily. And the altcoins continued to go nuts for a while before then the bear market started. I'm not saying the bear market is going to start. Different time, different market cap, different players in the market. Everything has changed. The accessibility to all of this is different. I mean, absolutely not. I'm not saying you should go crazy short on anything. I'm just saying be careful with exuberance. Yeah. If you've made fantastic profits, please pay yourself. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. So let's see what you guys are up to on chat. Good morning. Good morning. 1 a.m. here in Canada. So I guess you can go to bed now. We've covered the most important stuff. Unless you have questions. But thanks for tuning in. Sticking up for London Open. What's up, Doc? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. Good morning from the Scottish Highlands, the land of Airbnbs. Time to look this. Well, from a technical perspective, value area low. Where was it? Where was Airbnb? Value area low of the entire chart and support zone. Big support area. Yeah, it's a big support area. Yeah, it's not looking bad. Not looking bad. No financial advice, of course. Oh, nice. I always look forward to the Friday updates too. I'm like the entire week I'm just thinking, ooh, when is it Friday? Time for an update. Hello, hello everyone. USA, England, Netherlands, near Amsterdam, Zurich, Scotland, Japan. Wow. How's the market target interesting? Yeah, I just give names to some TA stuff so that I know where did I put this, where did I put that. What have I missed? Nothing. Everything's fine. So I have it on my EXO. Can understand why. So do you have an idea? On EXO, yeah. If you're using the templates that we shared, they are a bit old, and I think you have to go. So if you're using this template, you have to go to marker settings here, and then previous day, and make sure that the daily ticks per bar are set to 1, and then it'll show you the correct values. Yeah. So previous day under marker settings here, daily ticks per bar 1, and then make sure you save the template. Yeah, make sure you. Whoops, now I overrode it. Make sure you save your template if you change anything, and then it'll take those save those changes. Yeah. So if you were long on ETH and want to protect your profits, where would you place your stop loss? Well, see, that's the thing. If an asset is going on all-time high mode, which is not against Bitcoin, but let's say pretend that Bitcoin doesn't exist for a second. This is just going up, up, and up. And as you can already see, it's extremely difficult to put a proper stop loss, right? Usually you would say 2 higher lows back. And if you're, swinging this from all the way down here, where's the next low? Like here, below the ones we just made. That's very, very close. Maybe this one. This is yeah, there we go. That's a daily level. You could take this one, for example, because under that, there's nothing. Yeah, it just went straight up. So there's no support here. If we lose this area up here, then you can expect this to go down just as fast as it went up. Yeah, that's the problem with going up so fast, that if you retrace, there's no support until you start hitting maybe this area, or of course your weekly and stuff like that. So this is your support area basically for this entire move, except for this. If we stay around here for a while and maybe form another support area, then maybe that. But it's difficult. It's difficult to put stop losses in this. So usually we say, trail your stop losses and move them up manually, or at least that's what I do. But when you have a crazy move like this, it's difficult. Yeah. So if you put it here, you might get stopped out. That's true. But then you will have locked in all of this as profits as well. And you know what? If price did go down, let's say it goes down, stops you out here, and you're like, oh man, and then it goes like that again and starts going up, and you're like, oh wow, look, I got stopped out and I missed all of this. Well, if this is just doing a swing failure pattern and reclaiming this as support and going for more, then you can just re-enter, and you know where your invalidation is. Yeah, you have confirmation, you have more data available, so you can make a better, an informed decision. Instead of just hoping, waiting, oh, maybe it'll go down to up to 4,000 and 5,000. Yeah, maybe it will. But what if it retraces here first, for example? Then you've given all of these profits back. So, up to you. Everyone should do what they feel is right. But sometimes trailing stop losses gets difficult. And I don't see anything wrong with taking profits. Profits are good. Nobody went broke by taking profits. Had bought a bag of EOS at 275. That's amazing, man. I hope that you don't wait for EOS to go back down to 2 before you take profits. I'm not saying you have to. Yeah, it can go up to 50. Who knows? But I would definitely take profits. Why do you took that low for your speed fund on Tesla? Tesla. Why did I take that low? Let me just turn off this for a second. Why did I take that low? Let me hide the rest, or at least the retracement. Yeah, it's a nice significant low for me. You can see this one would also be a significant low. Then we had a nice push up, bit of a consolidation retracement, and from there, the next insane push up, nice retracement as well. So this one, for example, here is also nice. Nothing wrong with this one either. Yeah, so you can have different ones. And here you could say, oh, 618 is now resistance. We're going down to the 7.5. So there's nothing wrong with using different pulls and see what fits best. This one is holding here. But yeah, I like this one. I like the way it was being respected. Yeah, it captures this entire move from 276 to all-time highs, all of it, including this consolidation range. And I like the respect. Yeah, the way it's been respecting the FIP speed fan so far is quite nice. Yeah, so it's absolutely okay to use different pulls and just keep the one that you can use, that you like most and that fits other confluence best. Yeah. When do you delete a level? Well, the more a level gets visited, the weaker it gets. So I like to keep, for example, on the Bitcoin chart, there's a whole bunch of dailies that might be interesting, but I like to keep the fresh ones. Those are the ones that interest me the most. So we have an untapped daily level here and an untapped daily level here. That means I can expect a strong reaction when we touch them the first time. Yeah. If you touch a level a second, third, fourth time, then the reaction is not going to be as exciting or as powerful. So it gives me less trading confluence or less trading confidence for that specific level. So after it gets crossed, yeah, I might already close it. If it's a level that's been significant for a very long time, I mean, you could argue this old daily level is still significant now, because once again it's playing resistance, but I have a fresh one here that is even more accurate. Yeah, but they're almost the same. So I like to use the fresh ones. Yeah, definitely. Good morning, Doug. Which platform do you use for trading stock market? At the moment, I'm on trading 212, but I think I'm going to look into eToro maybe as well. That seems to be pretty. I've heard it's pretty nice as well. And what else did I want to test? IG brokers maybe. But for now, I'm on trading 212. Yeah, since it's for swings, it's not for scalping. Then it's fine. 3 a.m. in the US. Woo! LTC BTC doesn't look bad. Yeah, it has a lot of potential, definitely. A lot of potential. Hello from Australia and Malaysia. Wow. Peace all and sleep well, sleep well. Am I buying Airbnb? Yeah, that seems like a nice place to buy. I think I might. I mean, I'm already long BNB, so I already have BNB, so I'm biased in that sense. But yeah, maybe I'll add some more. Looks like a nice area to do so. And how is your journey? That's that's a hard question to answer quickly in an update. How long have we been going for? I don't want to talk for too long. 40 minutes, okay. Bitcoin crypto was, jeez. I started with stocks, and then in June 2017, that's when I bought my first Bitcoin. It was kind of by chance, zufällig, like we would say in German. We were visiting friends, so I was on vacation, very relaxed, and I had heard already about Bitcoin, but I wasn't sure what it even was or what it was all about. And for some reason, on a specific day, I was home alone. Everyone else was gone. I was just like, okay, I'm going to chill for a bit. Let me just read up on Bitcoin. And then 4 hours later, I was registered on Kraken with that criminal selfie that you have to take and send in to verify yourself, your identity. And I bought my first Bitcoin. Yeah, that was the beginning of it. So that was June 2017, and the crazy explosion came in the fall of that year. The crazy bubble. So that was the beginning of our love story, I suppose. Ireland, Indonesia, Estonia, Malaysia, woo, Argentina. Wow. Hola desde México. Saludos. Saludos, saludos. Well, I see what you mean. So since you're asking for a short swing opinion, the 58 touch was already a nice one. I did have a short from there, but I already closed that one. Really took profits, and then I've been just kind of taking smaller trades in between. So I'm not really, yeah. From a swing position, either you're still long from 47K or still short from the highs. Those are your good swing points, and the rest is now in between stuff, I would say. So just keeping it super simple. Another possible swing short might be something like this. Value area high of this entire thing, 786. Maybe there's okay, the last daily level is a bit higher, but I think, where's the higher weekly again? 60K. Yeah, so this 60K, 61K up to 63K area is where I tend to look for shorts, depending on how we get there. If we're going to start grinding all the way up on bullish divergences, and we get up here and we still have bullish divergences, and the open interest is going up as we move up, and longs keep going up, I mean, I'm not going to short something that looks extremely strong. If we get up here to these areas, I want to see weakness. I want to see the longs disappearing. Yeah, just whoop, buying interest drying up as we reach the value area high, for example. And that's what gives me more arguments to look for a short. So I'm not going to stand in front of a very powerful move. You know, I don't want to do that. I want to see weakness at the top, and then I'll short. I want to see weakness at the bottom, and then I'll long. Yeah, this was weakness at the bottom. The sellers were doing a bad job, and it was all getting absorbed. And now here we go. After fighting around the VWAP, now we're re-entering yesterday's range, and we can just expect the rotation to the highs. Yeah, so that's kind of how you, even for a swing trade, that's what I would like to see. I would like to see weakness at the top, not strength. Settings for fixed range. No, I don't want to look at any more stuff because this has kind of been going for a while. Let's see. Swing failure trades. There's a great stream by Mike on swing failure patterns. You should definitely check that out. My fixed range settings have not changed since I think somebody asked last time too. What do I have here? 148 and 70. Those are the settings for the fixed range tool. Yeah, either way. I mean, either way. If you are long with just spot, then you can still get out of spot at certain points. So you can trail stops with spot as well. For leverage trades, you can be more aggressive on the take profits, and for spot a bit more, give it a bit more room. But in the end, it's the same. It's the same thing. Right now, people are very greedy with the alts. People that have made insane profits will give them back to the market. I can guarantee you that. They will not take profit. And when this retraces, they will be crying about all the profit that they had and never realized. So that's all I'm trying to say. Be careful when we get exuberant, when everything looks insane, because we know there's always going to be a retracement. So I think I'm gonna call it up. We're up to 44 minutes now. I guess one more thing. Well, if you want, again, I saw the question on Twilio. Let's just jump on that one for a second. Twilio. Yeah, Twilio rejected off of monthly NCC Confluence. No surprise there. And now we're at this big CC support here. CC support, monthly would be next, 786. Yeah, so still looking okay. Where's my speed fan? I had a speed fan on that too, I thought. So it's the 0.5. The 618 goes way deeper from that pull, but I mean, you don't have to take that one. You can also maybe take this one and see what's up. So that would be the 7.5. Not bad. Yeah, not bad, not bad. There's probably other levels in there that I just haven't drawn. But yeah, this is a pretty macro support area as it stands right now. Yeah, could go lower, of course. Here's a nice monthly to tap or 786. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have any other questions, well, just post them on Discord, and I'll catch you guys there. So have a nice trading day. I guess the message of the day is pay yourself. Always pay yourself. We're here for the marathon, for the long run. This is not a sprint. And it is very important that if and when at some point we enter a bear market or a downwards phase, whatever you want to call it, that you continue to make money. Yeah. So you do that by regularly paying yourself. Think about the 1% a day. If you've already made 25% profit today or the past few days, that's fantastic. Take a step back, chill, and don't get greedy. Have a nice day, guys, and a very nice weekend. Get some fresh air, refresh yourselves. And I'll see you at the latest next Friday, the 14th. Yes, sir.